Let's go to our next one. That was an interesting spot actually. But it's funny how I knew exactly what he's gonna do. Hold on, because I missed the action. Was open, 3-bet. We're 3-betting early position, so range should be a little bit more narrow. Alright, we're betting. That's too much, man. That's too much. I mean, we get it. We have aces. Everybody understood you have aces. The idea of this is no one to understand you have aces. I mean, something like that on the flop, you know, 2/3, something like that. All right, too big of a flop bet. I think my student is playing scared. He's scared of every flush draw possible, which I see a lot of players do, by the way, and that doesn't net them any money. They're always going to be a flush draw or a straight draw somehow. There's so few boards are non-flush, non-straight boards. It's always going to be a backdoor or a backdoor straight. Just no other way. All right, we got a 4-way pot. See how big of a pot he's betting on this board, and we do have a diamond, which is good. I'll bet a little bit less, you know, leave myself room to fold in case I need to fold. You don't need to get married to those aces. I mean, that's how you actually end up losing money with those aces, when you put too big of bets in the beginning, and then at the end you're like, oh, well, I'm losing, but I already put half of my stock, I guess I'm committed. And everybody thinks they know what committed means, and when you ask them what it means, no one seems to know what committed means. All right, 110. Now when he calls, he gotta tell you something. He got a 10, he got a flush draw, he got something. I think would have said he should be raising here, but most definitely would have said he should be raising here. 10 cents. Was that a misclick, or you're just one of those fishes? I guess he does not have a set. Now I'm thinking more of a 10 or a flush draw. All right, king good. 195. That's a good sizing on the river. That's a good sizing on the river. I like that sizing. All right. With 3-betting early position again, I would make it less than that. I'll make it 82 cents. I'm not gonna make it 90, which is the standard. I'll make it like 85, 82. So I wanna incentivize the guy to call. Or maybe he's right. Middle versus early position when you have aces, because his range is narrow. Maybe bigger is better, because he's gonna be calling and defending more often. Okay. All right. $1.35. Oh, he mint. Wait, I'm confused. I'm so confused how that $1.35 came there, but it might be bugging to the software. I'm not sure. Anyways, we flop an amazing flop. We just please just call, because at this point I don't know if you're just gonna call or just gonna do something crazy and ship it all in. All right, 4 is a great card. Just call. Why are you giving me a chance to fold, man? Like, I'm gonna give him enough rope. I don't like that hand. No. All right, we're seeing a 4-way pot. All right. It's easy. I mean, that's a big bet. Now, the idea of this race is to see where you stand and to get some value and to basically charge flush draws and straight draws. Again, we do have a heart, which is great news. Act as a blocker, act as a backdoor, just in case. I will make it less than that. I don't want to make 120. He calls, he calls, he calls. Yeah. It's going to be interesting if this guy have called. Now, this guy, again, 2 pair sets, flush draws, straight draws. I mean, there's nothing else. With jacks, I think he would have 3-bet pre. So I don't think he's going to be calling with jacks. 10s maybe. We're a little bit deep. So maybe he has jacks. He's gonna. I don't know how he plays. I'm just speculating here. All right, turns a 10. 10 doesn't complete much. It completes a gut shot, which king queen. If he had king queen of hearts or 8-7 hearts, which is 2 very specific hands. It does make a pair in case he had 10-8 or 10 queen hearts maybe, but it does make a pair. We'll bet some like, you know, $1.95. My student also goes for huge sizings here. And now what do you do when you don't have an option to do anything? I mean, you can still fold, but it's kind of, you costing yourself money. Otherwise, if you had bet flop for, let's say, make it 85 cents here. Is it crazy? Or 75 cents here? Let's say 80 cents you make it here, all right? 80, he calls for 80, 160. and this bet 170. 2, 3. Turn will be $3 instead of 380. Now on a $3 turn, you can bet $1.50, $1.60. Instead, we're betting almost $3. This is how you make the pot big, and then you're like, oh, what happened? Like, how am I playing for that much money? Pot control, guys, pot control. I know what he's gonna do. He's gonna call, but at this point, I don't know what to advise, because I do not see a turn with this huge of a pot. The pot built like this is very hard to play. Here we have to ship or fold, obviously. Again, I'm kind of concerned because now I would say I'll fold, but I'm losing too much money. We're already $4 in, or maybe $5. If I have played a hand, I was gonna have $2 invested into the hand, maybe less than $2. Like 30 pre-flop and 80 on the flop is $1.10, which was gonna make my fold way easier. Now we're already like $4 or something like that in. I'll still up to fold, but it's a mistake. I think we're beat at this point. Good. Wow. Good. All right. That was the last hand for today, guys. Again, don't forget to comment and, you know, smash the like button, press subscribe, all that good stuff. But don't forget to not only watch the videos and just statically watch them or put them on an audiobook or like a podcast. Just really think about it and see if you see yourself playing that similarly to one of the mistakes I pointed out. And if you have any questions, just leave me a comment or send me a message. That was Chris Rukov for Hand of the Week. See you next time, guys.